Started, guys. Thanks for coming in this morning a little bit earlier. Try and get you guys out of here about 8:45 or 8:50, so that's out for the day. Anyway, I wanted to come in and firstly congratulate you guys because we just had our best month overall for the store when you take parts and service into it. So it's a great feeling because we've had the store now for 11 years. No, 10 years. 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. So. Lost track of it, but that's great. So that was a great month. All hit on all cylinders, and then I know some of you, like Oliver, you hit 20, right? Where are you? Yeah, nice month. What'd you do?
25.
25, nice month. And a couple of you good company guys hit 13, I think, isn't it? Where's the? Oh, is that you, Tanner?
Yeah, 13. How are you?
Saving the company that extra bonus, so thank you for not hitting 14. No. That joke never gets old, but it's a stinger, isn't it? We're gonna have a nice steak on Tanner tonight. Saved the bonus. Anyway, guys, so congratulations on the record month. I'm gonna do just a little bit of role playing and whatnot, talking to you guys about first impressions. When I look at how the store is doing and everything, there's one little thing that we're missing, and you'll see the segue when we get to it. But I need someone who's a really neat writer. Who's the best writer that's neat right now? Karen, is that you?
No. Probably Brad.
Brad is
Okay.
the best.
Brad, you're gonna be my assistant here, okay? That pays well. Okay. So I wanna talk about first impressions. So I wanna kinda go around the room. If some customer walks in today and we wanna give them a really good first impression, give me some things that we have to execute really well. Brad?
Immediate eye contact.
Okay, eye contact, put it underneath walk in here. Okay, eye contact, so we want to look at them straight in the eye and make sure we make eye contact. And what else, Marcus?
Body language, confidence.
Body language, so we want to have really good energy. Customers can actually find out when you have good energy. I don't know if you've ever, whether you go into Starbucks or you go into get a coffee or even a server sometimes, and some really good server can make the difference of a good meal because they got great energy, they're smiling, and talk about my wife a little bit, but sometimes she has to order special things on the menu, and if you get a good server that's like, okay, yeah, we can take care of that, let me talk to the chef and do that, or then you get the other one like, ooh, okay, so what is that again? Okay, so you know what I mean, and then it can change the whole experience, right? So first impression, good energy. What else, Colin?
Tonality, I think, is a big one.
Okay.
Energy and tonality, the way your words are coming out.
Okay. Oliver?
Warmth.
Warmth?
Yeah.
So showing some empathy, making customers. Okay. Chelsea?
Good handshake.
Good handshake. Yeah, we want to give that handshake. And when you give someone a handshake, you're greeting them, right? And what else are we doing when we're greeting someone? Smiling, and we're kind of welcoming them.
Yeah.
So big one is, okay, just like I've told the story about when you're inviting someone over to your house, welcome, come on into my house, right? And that's the first thing we kind of do, right? We take their jackets and come sit here on the couch, and then we kind of go through that. So same thing. So when they come through our dealership, we got to have that welcome approach. What else for us?
I think just coming with confidence, not stumbling your words,
Okay.
knowing what you're gonna say, right?
Okay.
Asking them if they're here for service or sales, kind of directing them to where
Right.
they need to go.
Now, how soon should someone be welcoming them and giving them a first good impression? What's
Hopefully
the
within the first 2-3
okay?
seconds.
So timing would be within 2 minutes. Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
Right?
Maximum. Yeah.
Okay. So within 2 minutes, we're gonna give this great first impression. We're gonna great eye contact. We're gonna smile. We're gonna give them a handshake. What else do we have? We have great energy. We have warmth. We have handshake. We welcome and smile. We have confidence. We have a maximum 2-minute meet and greet. Anything else we're missing, Marcus?
Probably a few things, but I think that's the general
Okay.
gist of it.
Now, they're here to, most cases, to look at one of our products, right? Do we need to have good product knowledge in their first impression? Do we need to come off like we're an expert? Chelsea and Karen, when your first impression, when they're coming into your office, they need to kind of feel like you guys are a banker and specialize in financing, right? So product knowledge and being an expert would be part of the first impressions, right? What about dress code? I just walked down and gave Colin and
Jason.
Colin and Lonnie my opinion on our shuttle driver, because he's in sweatpants and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. I don't think that's professional, no matter what position you're in, when you're dealing with customer facing people, right? You can't be in sweatpants. So I kind of addressed that, but that wouldn't be a good first impression, that our shuttle driver's in sweatpants, right? So how's our dress code? So what's our dress code here, Marcus, from November to February?
Color shirt, dress pants.
Okay, okay, so is it November yet?
We are in November.
Okay, so that's on you, Colin, right? So let's get, first impressions gotta be dress code and how we look too, so can you write that down, please? So we do the golf shirts during the summer, guys, right? Okay, I think that's good. Now, the other thing, first impression, just so I know, when we take them to our desk, how should our desk look? Karen?
Very
So like, if you got a whole bunch of papers like this, and like, you just finished with a customer and you said, come on over to my desk and, okay,
That's not very good.
Oliver, can you throw me a pen? Would that be a good first impression?
No.
Okay, so we need to make sure that our workspace is organized, very neat, looks good. You know, what was my first impression yesterday when I walked into my office? Colin?
Not
2
ideal.
minutes.
No, it's not good.
I found out my TV's missing, it's not on the wall anymore. So there's 2 or 3 guys that didn't get a good first impression from me. Why would you take the TV off the wall and not talk to the guys whose office it is, right? Whether you needed it for business or not. So, you know, that would be a bad impression. But our offices, and it's kind of funny, but our offices need to look good. Now, the other thing that's a first impression, I forget your first name, sorry. Braden, okay. Braden's new. Normally I get to know guys, sorry, but I haven't been here enough. Braden, with Brent's with the customer, and he's going to get a vehicle, do you think the customers are watching everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay, so does everybody else have to make sure they're giving a good impression?
Yeah.
Do we wanna be talking about sports or, you know, our relationships or other things close to another customer that's working with someone else?
No.
You know, that's why the finance managers probably should have their doors closed when they're with customers, because someone could overhear their conversation, stuff like that, it's private. So everyone else's impression also has to be focused on what their first impression is too, right? So that first impression can make or break a sale right here. So I think we've done really well on the walk-ins. What would you guys rate us right now, do you think? Honestly, Brent, on all these things, as a team?
As a team, I think we have, the biggest thing is, because I think 2 minutes is too long for the first meet and greet when they walk in the door. I think it needs to be quicker, and I don't think we're quick.
Yeah.
I don't think we're quick enough. I think.
Okay, so on this one, and where is it? On this one, you think that sometimes, right?
Yeah, we need to be quicker and not just wave from the desk, but stand up,
Yeah,
right?
okay, I like it. One big thing sometimes is when a customer's come in and all of us know that he's Brent's customer. So then we just kinda like ignore the customer instead of giving him all these things because, well, that's Brent's customer, like, has nothing to do with me. But, you know, it's everyone's customer, to be honest with you, right? So we gotta be conscious of making sure that we're doing these first impressions regardless of whose customer they're in, regardless of who appointment it is, right? That would be a big one. So what's another one that you think we need to level up on? Obviously, I addressed this one, and that we need to get back to our dress code, right? Is there some other ones? How's the desks? Are they clean?
For the most part.
Yeah, okay. Is the energy really good?
The energy's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so what would you rate us? Like an 8 out of 10? 9 out of 10?
Honestly, we're pretty high on walk-ins here, yeah.
Okay, so 9
8
out
or
of 10?
9, yeah, probably.
Okay. I would agree that you guys are really good at 9 out of 10 on first impression on walk-ins. Okay? So, do we get phone calls here? Walk me through the first impression on phone calls. what needs to happen? Brad?
Getting all the proper information.
Okay, no, well, let's just walk through it. Do we need to welcome them with a smile? Okay, so that goes
Smiling
over.
while you're on the phone.
Okay, here you come. Who's doing the writing? You do that, okay? So I can walk around. Okay, so let's just see which one of these convert over. Welcoming, okay? Which other ones convert over?
Tonality.
Energy.
Okay.
Confidence.
You can tell when someone's smiling on the phone.
For sure.
Okay.
Body language as well, like you can tell if someone's
Yeah.
lackadaisical
Yeah.
or engaged.
Engaged.
And confident for sure.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
hear the difference if someone's sitting leaned back in their chair on the phone, as
Okay.
opposed to standing up, walking around.
Okay. Smile on the phone. Yeah.
Now for your organization, neat desk
Okay.
matters.
And so the ones they can't see would be the dress code, right?
Yeah.
This one, this one, this one. Eye contact. Can't really do body language, even though you can do energy. You can do warmth. You can't do a handshake. You know, you can give them the energy of a smile, but they can't see the smile, right? That be fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and product knowledge. Can we do that on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's,
it's not fair.
okay, you got that. Okay, so how do we give them the X's? No, how do we give them the X's?
Book that appointment.
How do we give them the X's, Brett? How are you gonna give someone that phoned in a first impression?
Sort of a video,
Car film.
Garfield.
Nice one.
Wow! Right here, the rookie. We can give people a first impression. Now let's just go over this, do the same thing with emails, okay? And I would have, and wouldn't that be the same as the phone calls?
Yeah.
So how are we gonna give them the personal eye contact, body language, and all the X's that we couldn't give them when they walked in? Okay, what do you think we're not good at here? Do you see the segue now?
Yeah.
Do you guys agree that a first impression is very important in the sale of a car? Even in finance, do you guys agree to that? So when you can't meet a customer, does it make sense that you would give them a video of yourself and introduce yourself? Like every single time, there would be no business case for you not to want to give a first impression to any type of opportunity. It would not make sense. This is sales 101. So you've agreed that all these things are important, but yet on phone calls and emails, you've decided that you're going to eliminate 6 or 7 of them and do them at 20%. And you're doing so many other things well that you're crushing it, and you've had an increase, but some of us don't have a commitment to it, including Marcus. So when are you guys gonna start understanding that you need to give the first impression on every opportunity, not just walk-ins? You need to do it on the phone calls and you need to do it on the emails. So you see my segue now? It's
Yeah.
pretty good, eh?
Pretty good.
So, and you know, some people aren't getting that. So you got it, this is technology, this is the way it's going, but it just imagines, and I'll give confidence to Brent. Do you know who the top video people in my company are?
Right.
Do you know who else is?
Daniel Hope.
Do you know who else is? Antonio.
Antonio.
So why would a top salesman be giving out the most videos? I wonder. They figured it out. They figured it out that it's gonna be a bigger retention. It's gonna be a first impression. And what's the opposite of first?
Last impression.
Do you think we need to give a last impression? Do you think we need to give a last impression to customers when they leave our walk-in, when they leave our dealership? After the call, after the email, after they meet you in the office? What about the lasting impression? What about a 2-minute video saying, hey, I really enjoyed answering all these things. If you have any questions about your ProPack warranty, anything that happens between now and you pick up your car, please let me know. I'm here for your customer service. Is that gonna build trust, Chelsea? Because we know that they sometimes get a little overwhelmed in your office. We know that from our data. that they don't always like being with finance managers when they buy the car, and they find out all these extra decisions can be a little bit overwhelming. So sometimes they leave and they think about it. But what about that welcome video? Now saying, hey, I'm a professional, I'm an expert, I just want you to know if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You know, here's a link of things we discussed. Like, first impressions on a phone call. How do we get them in the store? Well, hey, I just talked to you on the phone, Brent. Okay, I really enjoy the 3 or 4 minutes. I know you were saying you're gonna talk to your wife and you're gonna come in, think about coming in next week, but I wanted you to put a face to the name. Wanted to show you my great smile. Wanted to, you know, answer any product knowledge questions you may have, just so you know, I'm here. Reach out to me. And, you know, I wish I could give you a handshake in person, but wanted to at least send you a quick video. I really want to earn your business, so please let me know whatever I can do. Boom, that was the phone call. Email. Thanks for inquiring about the used car that you just did. You know, really want to welcome you to the dealership. Wanted to give you a face to the name, wanted to do some body, you know, I'm gonna wish you in front of me, we could give you a handshake, and you know what, want to let you know that I'm here for you, I can answer any questions. I take a lot of pride in what I do, and I'm gonna, you know, give you any product knowledge or give you any expertise that you want on the car, so look forward to trying to get you that before you come in. So, boom, first impression. Plus, it kind of ties into last impression too, because guess what, guys? I would bet that less than 50% are giving them the video of yourself. So, what are the challenges with the videos, other than sometimes the technology doesn't work? Is it fear, or is it, what is it? Oliver, why aren't you giving 100% of videos?
Yeah, it's difficult. I think for just a personal perspective is just confidence on the video. I know we've been doing them for a long time. It's not 100% natural for me, but that can only get better and better. So there's no real excuses. Obviously, yeah, we do believe that it's going to be beneficial. We just need to get on board and get cracking. But that's kind of one thing for me, maybe just being not super natural on video.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes to get in front of cameras, right? I get it. But if you knew that it can increase your livelihood and increase your closing ratio, and you know, if I asked anybody in the room right now, including Chelsea likes raises. Hey, do you want a raise? Do you want to earn 10, 15, 20% more next year? No one's gonna say no. No thanks, John. I'm happy with what I'm making. I'm giving you an opportunity to make more, because I know it works. I know your closing ratio is gonna go up, and I know you're gonna retain more. Why would you guys start doing it? Like, obviously I'm successful. So if I believe in something, it's because I know it works and I know it's gonna help all you, right? I'm not just trying to mandate things so for, you know, for the fun of it, right? So why aren't you doing it 100%? And you sold 16 cars last month.
Yeah.
Do you think you were 100% committed the entire week? Little birdie tells me that you like to take a couple days off a week. Imagine if you wouldn't have. Imagine if you gave it 110% the entire week, every single day. 16's a lot, but 20's better. Okay? Come on, man, you gotta level up. You've been here long enough. You gotta level up and start hitting 20. It's there. It just needs more work. Marcus, you gotta start holding your buddy more accountable. This buddy system shouldn't be at work. You gotta push him. You owe him the push. You owe it to him. Yep. Okay? Why aren't you doing 100% of the videos?
It's just laziness, to be honest.
Okay, well, thank you for being honest. Do I need to kick you in the ass, or what do I gotta do here, man? Because I'm good at it.
No, it's just doing it and not saying, I'll do the next one.
Okay.
The next thing that comes in,
Okay.
I'll send them that. It's just do it on every single one.
Chelsea, record month last month, well done. Do you see the benefit of starting to explore this video thing with your customers?
Yeah, I do see it.
Okay, can I
I
get you
think
to
it's-
start it with a few, especially out-of-town buyers? There is some benefit here.
Out of town buyers, I do.
Okay.
Like I do FaceTime them normally
Okay.
to, verify
Yeah.
identity and stuff. Obviously, it's a pretty somewhat rare occasion where we don't actually meet the person,
Right.
right?
I just think
over
this-
the phone deals, really.
I just think this puts you over the edge, man. I just think that you'll be the only finance manager around that is sending a personal video to someone. And it's gonna give you a lasting impression on the people that you haven't delivered yet, because they will remember it. And it's gonna, I mean, when I talk to finance managers, the first thing they always say is they gotta break the ice. You know, sometimes it doesn't come easy, the customers are a little bit standoffish. I'm giving you a tool here to break that ahead of time. So I think it's really beneficial. I think you and Karen both have to try it. Come back to me after you've tried it 10 times in a row and tell me if it didn't help you, right? Marcus, you're the leader here. Why aren't you making yourself and them do it?
For myself, out of personal experience, I just haven't seen the view rate being high, very, very low.
Yep.
One view, 20 videos, so the time in versus what I get out of it, just I haven't seen results there, so. And then obviously managing a lot of other things, it's just kind of
Okay.
like, how do I weigh out my time?
I need a commitment from you, man. I need a commitment from you that it happens, okay? Because you've been using that excuse long enough. And imagine me having a bunch of managers that said, I don't think it's important, John. I know that's a really good initiative and, you know, you're the owner of the company and the president. I know you really like this initiative, but I like this initiative better. So, like, it doesn't work, to be honest with you, and it's not sustainable if you did not start doing it, okay? Can we agree? Okay, so. What about you? How are we doing with 100% of the videos?
I haven't made any yet.
Okay, how come? No one's showing you how? No one's trained you?
He's
No,
finishing up
I
his
was just
training.
finishing up my training and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah,
good
I haven't
answer.
had an opportunity to send one yet either.
Okay.
so.
Nice.
But I'm a little shy, so it's gonna
Okay.
take some.
Okay, if I was the GM here
Practice and
and the
stuff.
GSM here, I would make you do a video to all your friends and family members so that you could try and sell them a car.
For sure.
Just saying. I would see the benefit in that. Brent?
Yeah.
How are you doing? What percentage are you at? Where are you at on it?
Probably 50% not
Okay.
there,
Yeah.
right? And I find there's two ways, just like a lot of tasks, there's two ways to do it, the lazy way and the good way.
Yeah.
The lazy way is from the webcam on my computer,
Mm-hmm.
and they see some weird angle of my face, and they never get viewed.
Yeah.
The good way is with my mic out on the lot in front of the potential car, and those I have the high view rate.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3-4 times.
Yeah, those are the ones we wanna do.
Yeah.
I mean, I buy everyone a mic if they're gonna use it. It's not like, you know, walk on the lot, do it, whatever, you
Yeah.
know. When I'm sending people videos, I have 100% open rate. So there's something that I'm doing that you're not. Cause when I send someone a video, a customer, and I do it sometimes, when I'm involved in Genesis deals or whatever, when I send them a video, 100% of the time, I'm getting a reply. 100%. So why is that? Why do you think that is, Colin?
I think it's your commitment to it and your buy-in.
Guess what else it is? It's because I told them I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you're gonna be receiving a video from me, okay? You know, because we went through a few things, but I'm gonna send you a quick video and a link on the car later, just so you can go through it and, you know, if you have any questions that you might have missed, please look for it. It's gonna say car film on it. Yeah. So I set the stage, right? You know, and I've said this before, whereas if I walked up to you and patted you on the shoulder and said, meet me in my office in 5 minutes, what are you gonna think? Something's wrong.
Something's wrong, yeah.
People don't know what to expect, they expect the worst, but what about if they did expect the video? Then they're expecting the video, and you know what, they're gonna open it, right? We know that videos work, we know that that's the future. You know, Instagram, those of you that are on Instagram, the still pictures, the likes and everything on still pictures versus a video or a reel, it's not even close. The data shows that reels are the ones that get all the viewership. But the reason is because people want my videos, right? So, you know, we know it works, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because you guys are nailing it on so many other things, but I think we're missing it on the follow-up, and I think we're missing it on, you know, we did the mystery shop here, and it wasn't great here, right? At the store, and when we did it in the group 20, right?
Yeah.
there was no video, there was no follow-up on the internet email. So, it's kinda why I wanted to share it with you, what I think should happen, cause I feel like based on, we had our record month for opportunities, Marcus, I don't know if you've seen the data at Maple Ridge.
Yeah, our ops are huge, like.
So, our our opportunities are up, then if we can get that closing ratio up and it turns into more appointments, which we know works with sending these videos out, so. Alright, so I'm gonna really challenge everybody to make a commitment to it, and really try, and, you know, you guys were the ones that told me that this is important, these first impressions. You're not giving them a good first impression on half of these things, on the phone calls and emails, because of the video not happening. That's the way you can make sure. We've talked about it before, visual, audio, kinesthetic. Visual, right? That's how people learn. It's like, show me that. Audio is, let me hear that again. And kinesthetic is when they feel. So we need to try and get them to experience it on emails and phone calls, right? That's how they're gonna, you know, that's how they're gonna process, and that's how it's gonna get you more appointments. You know, I got your video. Thanks, Marcus, I got your video. And the manager's video should be different. Hey, I'm the manager. You probably got a video from Wars already. I just want to make sure that you know how much, you know, you want to earn your business, and I'll be working on the numbers and with Wars on any of your questions. So we look forward to doing business with you. That's what a manager's video should be, right? And the sales in the video is just, hey, welcome to our store. Welcome to doing business with me, Wars, or Oliver. I take a lot of pride in what I do, and I'm here to answer all your questions and go through, you know, whatever you need. So, boom, email. Here's my video, right? So, okay, good. Anyway, that's all I have. I'm gonna be on the deal desk today, so bear with me. Okay, I could be a little rusty.
Very good.
Okay, have a great day, guys. Let's do it.